Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Thank you for coming by the BellisarioSonic YouTube channel from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama, where we talk about music, records, do record reviews, and interviews. Today I'm going to be doing a needle drop review of a Blue Note tone poet. Before I get into that, though, I want to remind you guys, if you missed the review that I did of Mamiko Watanabe's album Being Guided by the Light, go back and check that out. This is a phenomenal sounding record. Sound quality is fantastic. Her playing is amazing. So if you missed that review, go check this out. It's fantastic. You're going to want to pick it up. Also coming up on Sunday, an interview with one of my favorite musicians, Simon Phillips. So if you missed the reviews I did of the Darwin album, 5 Steps on the Sun, which sounds amazing. This sounds like an analog recording. And if you missed the Protocol 5 review, which also sounds fantastic. You can pick these up on Amazon for good prices. These sound like analog records, but they are not. They're digital recordings. They sound fantastic. How does Simon get these to sound so good? Tune in for the interview coming up on Sunday with Simon Phillips. A very informative interview you're not going to want to miss. Let's get down to the review for today. Herbie Nichols Trio, unfortunately, a piano player that did not live long enough to give us a lot of recordings. This is one of only 4 recordings of his as a leader. He was born in 1919 in Manhattan, the San Juan Hill district of Manhattan. Unfortunately, he died of leukemia on April 12, 1963 in New York. Of course, he's a pianist and composer. He started off in Dixieland bands. He became friends with Thelonious Monk and started to expand his repertoire. He was drafted into the Army in 1941, and he began to get some recognition for his songwriting when Mary Lou Williams recorded some of his songs in 1952. He finally recorded some of his compositions for Blue Note in 55 and 56, some which didn't even get released until after his death. So again, he only had 4 recordings as a leader. You had the Prophetic Herbie Nichols 1 and 2 in 1955. This album here, the third one, the Trio, which was recorded in 55 and 56 and released in 56. And then you had the final record on the Bethlehem label titled Love, Gloom, Cash, and Love. So we're going to drop the needle on this tone poet here and have a listen. I'm excited. I have heard this album before. I don't own it on any other format. I've listened to it on streaming. So it's a fairly new recording for me. Again, recorded August 1st and 7th, 1955 and April 19th of 1956. Recorded at the Van Gelder Studios, as a lot of these, all these Blue Notes were. I'll go into who plays on the different sessions here, but I'm going to go ahead and open this up, clean off the record. Again, this is a tone poet. To me, these are some of the best deals in record collecting, that you can get these, for 30, 40 bucks. And when they're on sale, you can get them even less. So fantastic presentation. And check out the pictures. It is awesome. I got to look at it myself here. Yeah, I mean, these are just fantastic. I equate these kind of with the acoustic sounds, the analog production stuff. They're just so good. Pressings are so good. They sound so nice. Coming in a nice anti-static sleeve. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. Move this over here. And we're going to have a listen. I'll spray this off with a little distilled water and an anti-static cloth. And we'll drop the needle on this and see how it sounds. If you like straight ahead jazz, I think this is going to be up your alley. We'll see how it sounds sound quality wise. Again, these are from different sessions, so I would expect maybe a little different variation on the sound quality perhaps. I don't know. I haven't listened to it that closely to hear any difference when I was listening to it on streaming, so it'll be interesting to hear if there's any difference in the tracks from the different recording sessions, which are 3 different recording sessions. So I would expect the August 1st and 7th of 55 to sound the same, but I'm not sure about the April 19th, 56, if that will sound any different or not, since it's, a little while after. All right, so we can wipe this off. All right. Let's drop this on Herbie Nichols Trio. Let's listen to The Gig, which is a Herbie Nichols tune. And most of these songs on here are his own, except for two, I believe. All right, listening to it on the RT85 Fluence with the Ortophon Blue. Going to a Ship Monty preamp into my Yamaha HSH speakers. Here we go. This one's called The Gig. This is the August 1st, 55 recording. Nice. So it's got a nice warm sound to it. As with a lot of the blue notes, the piano always to me sounds a little brittle sounding, if that's the right word, a little mid-rangey sounding, but it sounds decent. The drums sound nice. You listen to the bass sounds decent. You can hear it. It could be actually a little louder, the bass. Yeah, it might be a little bit further back than what I would like, but listen to them playing. Yeah, if I had anything to criticize, it would probably be the bass. It's just not as full sounding and as upfront as I would like it. Other than that, it sounds pretty good, you know, for a recording done at 55. You have Herbie Nichols on piano, Al McKibben on bass, and Max Roach on drums for the two dates in 55. For the 56 recording, you got Nichols on piano, Teddy Kotick on bass, and Roach on drums. Alfred Lyon produced it, Rudy Van Gelder, of course, the engineer. So, pretty good sounding recording. It's not the best thing I've ever heard, sonic-wise, but a pleasant recording for sure. The playing is fantastic. Nice flat pressing, quiet, no noise so far. Sounds pretty good. This is, I'm assuming this is a mono recording. This is a 55 recording, so it sounds mono to me. I'm looking on the record, it doesn't say, but it sounds mono. There's no difference in the left and right channel. This one's called House Party Starting. This one was mastered by Kevin Gray. So like all the Tone Poet stuff, straight from the master tape. Kevin Gray, Cohearent Audio, did a fantastic job. It sounds wonderful. So what I'm gonna do is bring this down, I'm gonna flip it over, and we're gonna hear a song off the other side from the 56 session, which is a spinning song. That was recorded on the April 19th, 1956 session. So we'll just see how different it sounds, if at all. So far, great sounding pressing here. No issues. You know, I've had very little issues with the Blue Note stuff, the Classic series or the Tone Poet. I literally, I can count on one hand out of all of them, probably 2 or 3 albums I've ever had to send back for defects. Not very many. Okay, so spinning song here. And again, you got Nichols with Teddy Kotick on bass, and Max Roach on drums. There is a little bit of different sound. Yeah, same volume. So the piano sounds to me a little better. There's a little more bass in there, a little more fuller sounding. Sound nice. You know, I can hear the bass, I think, a little bit better too. Sounds a little more fuller. So I'd like to hear your comments. Let me know if you guys have this record. Let me know if you hear a difference between the 55 and the 56 recordings. Nice production. I mean, Nice glossy cover. I appreciate you guys following the channel, giving the thumbs up, sharing the videos, leaving your comments. You guys know I love to hear your comments, so let me know what you think about this one. If you're going to pick this one up, I think it's a great one to add to the collection. I don't get all of the Blue Note tone poets. I can't afford to buy them all for one, but I pick out the ones that I'm really interested in. So I also have another one coming up, this Sonny Clark album. Sonny Clark Trio. I'll be reviewing this one as well. All right, folks, I appreciate you guys, again, hanging out with me, supporting the channel. Stay tuned for the Simon Phillips interview. And again, go back and check out. You got to give some of these new musicians a chance. This is awesome. Go check out the review of this. Just, I hate to see great albums like this by great musicians go unnoticed. So go and check it out. All right, well, we'll see you on the next video. Happy listening.